Mississippi Speed Record, an epic adventure behind the scenes. This is the story behind the story. Filming a record-breaking journey down the Mississippi River isn't just about capturing the adventure. It's about keeping up with it. And when that adventure runs 24 hours a day for over 16 days straight, the challenge isn't just theirs, it's ours too. A two-person crew, limited resources, no second takes, no timeouts, just the river, the racers, the support crew, and the relentless pursuit of the record. We drove from our home in Montana to Minnesota, where the team was staging at Moose's cabin. The countdown had already begun. In just a few days, they would launch 16 days of paddling, day and night, non-stop. That meant we had one chance to capture their story before the river shaped their path. Since the four paddlers would be in the canoe 24/7, there would be no chance for interviews until the very end. Every moment before launch was critical. Pre-trip interviews, final thoughts, gear prep. We had to capture it all before they set off. And once they pushed off, the real test began. We followed them through scorching heat and biting cold, through exhaustion and moments of pure joy. Every moment, a choice. When to film, when to sleep, when to push past our own limits, and when to step in and help. The river dictated everything. Some days it was smooth and still. Others, it was a force of nature daring us to keep up. Camera batteries lasting longer than our energy, equipment fighting against the elements. But the story never stopped, so neither did we. This is what it takes to film an adventure that never sleeps. This is Mississippi Speed Record, an epic adventure behind the scenes.
This is already day 3. That goes to show how busy we've been and how caught up in the moment we've been. We just completed our 4th interview with the 4th paddler, and every one of our interviews have been very long and extensive, at least 2 hours per person.
And the bow gets here, he's trying to go left to avoid it. As soon as he's past it though, he has to go to the right, otherwise this guy's gonna hit it. So he's go left, now he's gotta go right.
It's gonna be a lot of good judgment on your part of what is exciting and what's beautiful and what's detrimental.
The most exciting part is the rapids, and that comes like 10 or 15 miles in.
And we got a good sense of who all these guys are, their motivations for doing this, what they expect ahead, all the different challenges that they're gonna face along the river. I think we're getting a good sense for their camaraderie too.
Happy birthday, dear Brad. Happy birthday to you. And we splurged for all those candles. Go ahead, blow them out. This is all the access points. Estimated time to get to each place. All the portages. The cities we're projected to be in every day of the trip. The numbers of all the lock and dams so we can call ahead and let them know we're coming. The hydration plan for each paddler. And then this is all the instructions for the electronics. So,
Wow.
that's it.
How long did it take to make that binder?
This time not very long because we had it from last time.
Scott Duffus has spent over 200 hours making all these modifications to the boat. Everybody wants to know what we're naming the boat, and we decided a few weeks ago. But let's give it up for this beautiful canoe named the Mighty Duffus.
So I have the heat gun there. When I get done, we'll have to just work any got bubbles out. We can work them out.
Sure, yeah.
Once we got a glimpse into the early stages of their operation, it became clear that the canoe was more than just a vessel. It was a major point of pride for the crew. Scott Duffus, a dedicated support crew member, had spent hundreds of hours customizing it to be more efficient, comfortable, functional, and safe for the paddlers. We came to see the canoe as kind of a fifth character in the story, alongside the four paddlers. So we felt it deserved a proper introduction. Using artistic lighting and a motorized slider, we captured some beautiful cinematic shots that truly showcased the craftsmanship and spirit behind it.
Well, right now we are at Lake Winnie. Bald eagle! It's not looking very good.
The team planned to launch within a couple of days of our arrival, but Mother Nature had other plans. They had to wait for the ice to melt on the larger lakes at the start of the Mississippi River. Lake Winnie, the biggest of them all, was melting slower than expected, delaying their departure.
The brake is lean back.
With all the downtime waiting for the ice to melt, there was plenty of time to kill. A river angel who had helped the MSR team during their first attempt in 2021 came up to visit, and he brought his Segway. Not a bad way to pass the time.
Ken is a river angel, right?
Yes, sir.
And owns a beautiful cabin on 16-foot stilts.
Yes, 14 foot.
14 foot right on the river. And in fact, the river's up on those right now.
Right on the channel, and right now there's 6 feet of water down there in Iowa on the ground.
Yeah, so you can't drive to your cabin right
We
now.
cannot drive directly to it. We have to rowboat into it.
And
I hope so.
he has driven up here with Ron
Yes.
from Iowa just to see the headwaters and to visit us and to see the canoe. So it's a great honor for us. He's even wearing the Mississippi speed record hat that the last team signed. All 4 of us signed it, and he's hoping we can add our signatures to that. So it's just a wonderful thing that you guys could come up here and visit us.
Well, thanks for having us. It was fun.
Full speed.
Wow,
He's just taking off.
See you, Chad. You don't have a helmet.
Wow. Hey, Chad. How do you get off it? Well, hit the stop. There you go. Now, if you let it go. You know what? We could have raised the handlebars, but yeah, you're good.
You're going backwards.
To the left we have.
This is Paul.
This is Embark. Actually, amazingly,
Maple Energy.
it's Maple Energy. It's a company in the driftless region of Wisconsin. It's like an energy gel, essentially. 320 calories, filled with all kinds of yummy stuff from the inside of trees.
So the crew is getting the boat ready. They're about to put it out on the lake just for a little bit of practice run. Right now they're testing out the GoPros. They've got 2 GoPros mounted, one on each end of the boat. And they're hooked into the battery system of the boat so that they can run continuously and they never have to change batteries.
Scott Miller had a wireless remote that let him trigger the GoPros to record whenever he wanted. It was an amazing setup, when it worked.
There's been a whole bunch of last-minute modifications. So they're testing everything out and just making sure that everything's working.
With the intent of making the most out of their downtime, the team decided to take the canoe out on the lake for a practice run. It also gave us a chance to test out our systems, especially the canoe mics. Unfortunately, when they returned, one of the mic transmitters had gotten wet. We managed to save it with the old rice trick, but it was a valuable lesson. We needed to find a more reliable way to keep the mics dry.
I can't watch that.
Well, I understand why.
I can't. The way I know it happens to them, I just can't.
Yeah.
Scott Miller, when you're available.
Okay, ready?
Let me show you how
Hold
this
on one
works.
second.
Hey,
Very important stuff. Okay, go get Duffus.
Fortunately, the ice gave us a few extra days to do some more filming with the support crew and fine-tune our technical setup. We also found a way to hide 2 lavalier mics inside the canoe using DJI mics. The transmitters went into waterproof zip bags, with the lavalier wires coming out the side. While the mics themselves were sometimes exposed to water, and yes, we did lose a couple along the way, they were affordable to replace. the DJI transmitters stayed dry and safe in their bags. They could record for about 8 hours before needing a recharge, and since the canoe would stop on shore at least every 24 hours, that gave us the perfect window to switch them out. We had 4 transmitters, 2 in the boat while the other 2 charged. On paper, it seemed like a great plan. Like the GoPro setup, it didn't always go perfectly, but it didn't need to. The cameras and mics didn't capture every moment, but they captured plenty to tell the story. In the next episode, the ice finally melts just in time for the team to launch. The countdown is over, and the 24/7 production truly begins. Every moment matters. Every mile is earned. Mississippi Speed Record, an epic adventure behind the scenes.